A good Erev Shabbos. This week is Parshas Toldos. The Torah tells us that Rivka, it says, "Vayisroitzitzi habunim bekirbo," that she didn't understand what's really happening within her. She saw one side of good, one side of evil. She didn't know what that means. How do we handle something like that? That is really what's happening in every person's life. We all have two kids, inner childs, in which one is good and one is bad. And life is meant to be paradoxical, and we just have to know how to walk on this tightrope and to balance. So what did Rivka do? She went to shul, she went to the Torah, she went to the tzaddik, she went to daven, and she went to figure out what's really happening. And she was told, yes, there's a way of taking care of the good, and there is a way of taking care of the bad. Don't feel bad about it. That is our avodah, to work on the part where we feel the lack. And sometimes we feel the lack, we think, oh, we're unworthy, we're not worthy. Therefore, we're going to continue doing things that is not appropriate or into the not good side. However, if we realize that it's okay and we could work with it, and that is our avodah, that's what we're here for, then it's a different meaning. And sometimes, not sometimes, but always, Rav Nachman teaches us that within the lack itself, when you feel the lack, that is where Hashem is. And that is our struggle. When we feel that lack, we feel that pain. As David HaMelech tells us in Tehillim, Chalal b'kebi, there's a hole within me that is yearning, it feels or empty, or there's a lot of anger or pain. Just let it out. And once you let it out, work with it. This is our inner child that we're working with. That means there is okay. Sometimes you might feel like this, you might feel like that, as long as you're aware of and you're in the awareness state. And when we do feel that lack, just connect to Hashem with the Vekas. Just talk to Him. He wants to listen. And that's exactly what we're here for. And this is what it also says in the Parsha, that the Tefillah Tzaddik ben Tzaddik is more worth than Tefillah Tzaddik ben Rasha. The prayers from a Tzaddik, a son of a Tzaddik, is more valuable. However, if we know that our ancestors, we didn't fall off of a tree, and we should all feel a ben Tzaddik, we should all, not to blame who our parents is or our grandparents is, we're all coming from very far. As the Rabbi of Plesetz always writes in his Sefer, we all have access to Richa Kodesh and Nevi'ah for ourselves. Why? Because we're Nevi'im, B'nai Nevi'im. We are coming from lofty places, and our ancestors were Nevi'im, were prophets. Therefore, it's in our genes. Let's connect that with the Vekas. Hashem should help. We should all connect with the good side of us and be aware when it's not so good to work with it. We can work it through. We also can learn from Yitzchak how he loved Esav, even though he knew who Esav was. He knew exactly what Esav was. So one of the Mefarshim say that Esav did tshuva. The other ones don't say that. However, they do say one thing. When Yitzchak said, or as the Ramban said, what did he ask from Esav? Give me food. And he asked him the best food. What's the greatest thing that the Ramban says? He's asking actually this question. How come, what's the good stuff here about Yitzchak? He's eating all day what Esav is bringing him. He doesn't need anything else, and he's eating all the rib steaks and everything that he's bringing him. However, he knew and he had trust, and he's going to show him that with that, he's going to give him what he knows. He's giving him his value. You know how to go catch animals, and I will eat it. And they say with that eating, then Kabbalistically, neshamas came out later of Esav that is mentioned in our Gemara, which is Tanoim, the Amaron, that became Geirim. So we see the power of connection, the power of love, the power of faith, and Hashem gives us a child. We trust in the child. So we trust in our inner child, and we trust in all our children, whichever way they are. Have a wonderful Shabbos. We should all see Naches and all the blessings that Yitzchak Avinu got from Hashem, Meir Sha'arim. We should all get that, and we are children of Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, and those are our fathers. and mothers that we connect with. And if we go on after that route, then we will know how to handle when it comes to this paradoxical in life, which happens to all of us. Hashem should help. We should be able to plow through the way.